Hello, my Cancer friends. Karen Barney, Intuitive Tarot Reader, here to do your 2020 forecast. We're going to do one card for each month and then a couple of oracle cards. Certainly we will continue to clarify with the white sage tarot that I always use, or one of my favorites. Let's go, Cancers. What's happening for 2020? We need one card for January, please. What's happening for January of 2020 for my Cancer friends? One card, please. Here it is. Thank you. The Sun. What a great way to open the year for you, my Cancer friends. January is going to be a very vibrant and beautiful month for you. At least it looks that way so far. Let's see what's happening for February for our Cancer friends. Cancer, 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 February. Cancer, Cancer, February. There it is. Thank you. And feeling very self-sufficient, self-satisfied, independent, feeling pretty good about what you've accomplished there in February, my Cancer friends. Wonderful energy. Looks like it's going to be a fabulous year for you, my Cancers. Now, you guys are on the opposite side of these Capricorn eclipses that are coming, Capricorn / Cancer eclipses that are coming. So January, I believe we have a solar, no, maybe it's a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer in January. So that is where that energy is coming in. What's happening for March? March for our Cancer friends. March. Thank you, the world. March, you are wrapping up some sort of cycle here, my friends. Concluding, and I would say a successful conclusion here in March. So let's see what's happening. We might need to move these over a little bit. What's happening here? So we need April, right? One more card for April. What's the one card my Cancers need to see in April? Okay, so after you finish this up, you might need to rest during April. Rest and recovery, contemplation. This is a self-imposed timeout. This is something you've done for yourself, not to yourself. Well, maybe to yourself, but for yourself. Taking a break. Maybe you're going on vacation in April, spring break. What's happening in May? Here we have it. We have May, the Seven of Swords, a little getaway, absolutely, perhaps. You know, putting some distance between you and whatever the situation was. Perhaps you've left a decision to another day. Maybe there is even some deception there coming out in May. What's happening here? We'll have to check that out with the other deck. What's happening in June? June. One card for our Cancer friends. June. One card. One card for the Cancers of this world. What do they need to see for June? Moon, the Moon card. So things may not be as clear as you might like them, especially if there is a situation here in May with deception. What's going on in July? July, one card for July. July. There it is. Wow. Finding your path, using your intuition, shining the light, all of that. You want to get some information too. If you need some guidance, some counseling, some advice, get it. That's what the Hermit means. Counselor. What do we have? July, August. We have August coming out. Excuse me. Finding your balance there in August. Wonderful energy. Sagittarian energy. Virgo here. Pisces, Leo. What's happening here? That is July, August. This is September, right? September, we have celebration, the Three of Cups. Wonderful energy there. Good to have friends. Good to be with friends, socializing perhaps in September. What's October? What is the card? Excuse me, my Cancers need to see for October. October for the Cancers. There it is. Thank you. The Tower. Some things coming in to upset things. Now, that doesn't mean it's a bad situation. We'll have to clarify again with the small deck, but you know, the Tower can be shock and awe or surprise and delight. It might shake things up, but out of that is going to come something much better here. So what is November here for my Cancer friends? Okay, the Five of Pentacles, perhaps a little bit of financial lack, perhaps a little bit of feeling left out. Maybe this is a situation here that causes a little bit of lack. What's happening in December? December for my Cancer friends. The Ace of Swords. You see it very clearly. You see exactly what you need to do. You have a clear vision for your plan. Perhaps the truth comes out. perhaps something happens and you cut yourself free. We'll have to take a look. What do we have here? We have the Page of Wands. So I would say the overall energy of the year for you is a new direction. It's taking your inspiration to bring about changes that you would like in your life, my friends. I'm going to put these over here to give us some room. And let's pull a Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle card. See what the first half of the year has in store for you. What's happening January through June for my Cancer friends? What do they need to see? It's the one card they need to see January through June. There it is. Thank you. We have the Hawk Prince. Spirit communication, paying attention. So the universe is calling you to really take note in this first 6 months, my friends. Take note of what is happening here. Make sure you are paying attention. Spirit communication, listen to your intuition. Now I know this is July, but you know what? All of it is related. Spirit communication, that is your intuition. That is people on the other side helping you, giving you some direction, my Cancer friends. So we're going to wait and do that one in just a minute. All right. So let's talk about January here, this beautiful sun energy. What a way to start the year, my Cancer friends. January, the sun, vibrant energy, life-giving energy, warm on the back of your neck, just a feel-good energy. Fun, travel, good fortune, children perhaps. What's happening here with the sun in January for my Cancer friends? Wow. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune turns for you, my friends. And the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to get better. If you've been experiencing some sort of a lack, you will find some sort of abundance coming in and be satisfied with it. So the sun is going to change things for you, my friends. The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, bringing things in for you. Now, February sees you feeling pretty good about what you've accomplished because there has been a turn perhaps in a situation or a financial situation that makes you feel a whole lot better here in February. The Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Cups, I mentioned children, so there could be children coming in. There might also be a situation from your past that you're feeling better about, more comfortable in. What's happening here with the Nine of Pentacles for February and my Cancer friends? There we go, Seven of Pentacles. You know, so you are more comfortable with what you've been nurturing. You are feeling pretty good about what you've seen grow to fruition. Now, the Seven of Pentacles still indicates patience, my Cancer friends. So you might have something that you're still waiting on, but that'll close, that cycle will close in March. So, what do we have going on here in March? March for my Cancer friends. Now, of course, we're going to get much deeper into these for our sun signs, our monthlies, as we go along. The Queen of Pentacles, the cycle of nurturing, the cycle of stability and taking care of things is closing. And then you'll need a rest, my friends. Now, I don't mean that the cycle of good fortune is ending. You're seeing your future very clearly and you are nurturing it and, you know, bringing whatever this is to a close. And then you'll need a rest period come April. You will have your justice. You will have your rest period. You will have your time out. You will have balance. You will find your balance there in April. What else is happening there in April for our Cancer friends? What are they taking a break from? This conflict. So the Seven of Wands, your challenges, your obstacles, you are taking a break from those obstacles. You are going to have justice for those obstacles, my Cancer friends. January, February, March, April. This is May. I'm sorry, May. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So there is some sort of new opportunity that perhaps you are leaving a decision for another day. Maybe you need to get some advice on it in the next month because you don't know everything. The Ace of Pentacles can be a windfall, can be a commitment, can be a new job opportunity, financial path, anything on that idea, but it is a new beginning for you. So what is it the Seven of Swords is here to tell our Cancer friends for May? You're going to need your strength. You're going to need your determination. You're going to need your fierce is what I'm feeling. You're going to need to, I think, defend whatever it is that's been going on here with the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords, as I mentioned earlier, is a card of deception. It can be that. It can also be that you are literally walking away from something and putting some distance between you, and that may take some courage to leave this opportunity behind. I can't understand why you would do that. Let's see what's happening here. In June, we have the Moon. Let's see what's happening here for our Seven of Swords. I need one more card there. I need to know what's going on there. Seven of Swords for the Cancer people of this world in May. Why is that here for them? The Hanged Man. You're still in wait mode on this. You're still looking at things from all kinds of perspectives, trying to make sense of it. And then here we have our Nine of Pentacles. So you are still perhaps waiting here. You might be closing up a cycle here that is going to extend into the future that you still need to nurture. But there is a portion of it that's closing here in March. April brings a little bit of a rest period from some of these obstacles. And then in May, you are still moving forward with it, but you're investigating things because you're not sure what's going on. But, I think you feel pretty good about it, but you're not sure exactly what's happening here. So the Moon card, is it going to clear things up come June? The Page of Wands. Page of Wands. That is our card from the bottom of the deck, my friends, the Page of Wands. So June sees you looking at new ways to do things. Now, I don't mean that you are changing what you're doing. I think you are looking at new ways to accomplish your goal. What's happening here with the Moon card? Now, the Moon can be an illuminating entity. All major arcana here, the Tower, Temperance, Hermit, the Sun, the World, all of those are major arcana. So these are divine timing. So you might get some messages that come in that clear up whatever is going on here so you can see it clearly. But I think that, you are going to see things change dramatically come June. With probably the full moon, you might see things much more clearly. Now talk about July here with the Hermit. What advice, what guidance are you needing? The Nine of Swords. You're worried about the way things are going. You're worried about the path that you might be on. You might have some anxiety about which way you're going to do things because you are making changes. It's happening here in July. July with the Hermit for my Cancer friends, 2020. Three of Swords. All right, well, the Three of Swords is some sadness, some sorrow, some grief perhaps coming in, something painful that you might be thinking about and need some counseling on, need some advice on, but you are going to find your balance come August, my Cancer friends. What are we balancing out in August? Temperance is a card of balancing out emotions, and here we have the Temperance card coming out. So you are going to find your healing come August, my friends. Card of Sagittarius, fire sign on the table, so there might be a situation with a Sagittarian come August. And then we have the Hermit. So talk about connection, right? A Hermit, Temperance, and the Hermit here on the Temperance card. So you are going to find your balance. You are going to have your path illuminated for you, most likely here at the time of the moon in June, but it's going to take you July and August to really find your balance, my Cancer friends. What are we celebrating in September? The Two of Pentacles, an opportunity that you are weighing out, whether or not to do something, perhaps with a group of people, perhaps with a soulmate or partner. This is going to be someone that you see eye to eye with. Now, Two of Cups doesn't have to be romantic. You've always heard me say that. But this is 2, 2, and 3 here. So I would say to you that you are weighing out whether or not to really how you're going to work this out with this group of people. The Hawk Prince, spirit, communication, and paying attention. The Six of Pentacles. So there is going to be some sort of give and take back and forth. And I forgot to pull an oracle card for the second half of the year. So let's do that now. This is the Spirit of the Animals oracle deck. And this is for July through December. What do we have here for July through December? The one card my Cancer friends need to see. You've got generosity coming in here. June, July, August, that's September. So weighing out whether or not there's a real connection there in September. Could be romantic with the Two of Cups, but definitely somebody you see eye to eye with. People you enjoy being with. What do we have? We have Raccoon, the Inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So this is the energy of the Page of Wands. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. All right. Make your changes. Make your direction. Change your course. The Tower. Tell me why the Tower is here in October. The Four of Cups. Well, there might be something that you've been pouring a lot of energy into. Perhaps it is this situation here with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, and you're not quite happy with the way it's been filling your cup. You know, the Four of Cups is a lot of energy going into one cup, and it just never seems to fill up. Now, conversely, you might be offered a situation that you might not be recognizing and therefore get left out in the cold. So make sure you pay attention. Spirit communication, pay attention. The Tower card here in October. What is happening in October for our Cancer friends? October with the Tower, Cancer. The Knight of Swords, things changing very, very quickly. Now, the Knight of Swords can be rather sharp. He can be rather cutting. You've got the Ace of Swords here. So I think that you are going to see something very clearly. You're going to perhaps make some changes here in the way you're doing things. And the Knight of Swords sometimes, you know, rushes in and changes things with just a few words because he is so sharp. He is so blunt. All right, the Knight of Swords is a very blunt. So you might be disappointed by someone that is communicating with you in that manner, and that might be the Tower. Somebody says, this is how it is, and this is what you need to understand. And you might be doing the same on the other side. You might be saying, you know what, this is how I feel, and, you know, what are we going to do about it? That's what's happening in October there, my friends. And then in November, we have some sort of lack. Perhaps it's a financial lack. Perhaps it is an emotional lack. It might be just feeling like you're left out. Maybe this group of people in July, August, September. In September is now being exclusionary. What's happening here in November with the Five of Pentacles? What kind of a lack is it in November for our Cancer friends? One card here, please, for November and our Cancer friends. 2020, November. Oh, we got two. We got the Moon. So whatever this situation is here in June now rears its head again, and you have success. Now, you may not be able to see the success, and it might cost you a little bit financially here to bring about this success. And you might, you know, the Six of Wands is public recognition and success. So this is someone saying, wow, you got through that. Holy cow, that was a difficult situation. You didn't know what you were doing or what was happening really, and now you've gotten through it. Fabulous. It's the Ace of Swords here for in December for my Cancer friends. They are going to see things clearly. And we have the High Priestess and the Death card. So both major arcana here with the Ace of Swords. So I would say to you, my Cancer friends, that come December, you are cutting loose. Now, does that mean you are cutting people loose? Certainly possible here with this Five of Pentacles and the Tower, telling people how you feel. But you know, the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's also the sword of victory. And you do have a victory here November and December. But I would say to you, you knew it was coming. You absolutely knew it was coming. And you've made plans behind the scenes to bring about this ending. The Death card is pure and simple, an ending, but it's also a transition. So what are you transitioning to in 2021? There, my friends, this is coming around in December. So there is a death and a new beginning. Out of the Death card comes a transition to something that, you know, you intuitively knew you were going to do. So I think you worry about how you're going to handle this pain and sorrow here in July, and it translates into freedom come December, I think. Now, does that mean freedom from a partner? Certainly possible. Does it mean freedom from whatever the struggles were that you need justice from? More likely. My friends, you have the opportunity to claim what you want. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. Speak your truth if that's what needs to happen here in October. Speak your truth. You can juggle all of your roles very well. Spirit communication, paying attention. So please pay attention this year, all right, especially in the first part of the year, because people, when they tell you how they are, when they show you what they're made of, believe them. So this opportunity that you are weighing out, this Ace of Pentacles opportunity here, my friends, think very carefully about it. Be fierce, be decisive, be determined, and I think you'll end up well, but it's going to take a little bit to sort this out, my Cancer friends. Thank you so much for joining me here. I do appreciate you tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe, and keep those comments coming. I really love reading them, and try and respond to as many as possible. If you'd like a private reading to clarify any of this or even something that's not here on the table, go to karmic1tarot.com, where you'll find my services and my schedule, and we'll get you booked in. All right, thanks very much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.